There is a phrase the Italians live by that the rest of the world envies: la dolce vita, or the sweet life. It is the idea that life should be savored, not rushed, found in the perfect acidity of a vine-ripened tomato, the cool touch of ancient marble, or the way the orange sun sinks into the Tyrrhenian Sea. Italy is a country that feels like a living museum, where every cobblestone has a story to tell, and every meal feels like a celebration of heritage. Whether you are a solo traveler seeking artistic inspiration, a couple on a romantic getaway, or a family wanting to immerse your children in history, Italy offers an experience that is as diverse as its landscapes. But before you start packing your linen shirts and comfortable walking shoes, let's talk logistics. For travelers from the United States, Canada, Australia, and the UK, Italy falls under the Schengen Area Agreement. This means you can typically enter visa-free for up to 90 days within a 180-day period for tourism. However, keep an eye on the upcoming ETIAS requirement, a new travel authorization for visa-exempt visitors. Once you land in a major hub like Rome's Fiumicino or Milan's Malpensa, you'll find that Italy is remarkably well connected, though its pace is decidedly slower than what you might be used to. Today, we are unveiling the best of the Italian peninsula, from the Renaissance heart of Florence to the lemon-scented cliffs of the Amalfi Coast. Our journey begins in Rome, the Eternal City. Rome is a place where 3,000 years of history sit side by side with modern life. You'll be walking down a street filled with designer boutiques and suddenly find yourself standing before the Colosseum. To truly appreciate this architectural marvel, don't just look from the outside. Book a tour that takes you into the underground chambers where gladiators once stood. Just a short walk away is the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill. To get the most out of these ruins, I highly recommend a guided walking tour. Otherwise, it's easy to miss the significance of the stones beneath your feet. And of course, no trip to Rome is complete without visiting the Vatican City. The Vatican Museums house some of the world's most important art, culminating in the breathtaking Sistine Chapel. A pro tip for Rome: book your tickets for the Colosseum and the Vatican weeks, if not months, in advance. The queues for those who don't can last 3 to 4 hours in the sweltering heat. From Rome, we head north to Florence, the capital of the Tuscany region and the birthplace of the Renaissance. Florence feels more intimate than Rome, like a giant outdoor gallery. The skyline is dominated by Brunelleschi's dome on the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, simply known as the Duomo. Climbing the 463 steps to the top of the dome provides a panoramic view of the red-tiled roofs that define the city. Art lovers will find their sanctuary in the Uffizi Gallery and the Accademia, the latter of which houses Michelangelo's David. But Florence isn't just about the indoors. Spend an afternoon wandering through the Oltrarno district on the other side of the river, where local artisans still practice leatherworking and bookbinding just as they did centuries ago. As the sun sets, join the locals at Piazzale Michelangelo for the best view of the city. It's the perfect spot to sit with a gelato and watch the Arno River glow in the twilight. If Rome and Florence are the heart and mind of Italy, the Amalfi Coast is its soul. Located in the Campania region, this stretch of coastline is arguably the most beautiful in the world. Our first stop is Positano. It's a vertical city where pastel-colored houses seem to cling precariously to the cliffs, connected by steep staircases and narrow alleys draped in bougainvillea. It is the epitome of Mediterranean glamour. While it can be crowded, the best way to experience Positano is from the water. Renting a private gozo, a traditional wooden boat, for a few hours allows you to see the hidden sea caves and private beaches that are inaccessible by land. For those who prefer a quieter, more aristocratic atmosphere, head up the mountain to Ravello. Perched high above the sea, Ravello is famous for its music festivals and stunning villas. Villa Simbrone's Terrace of Infinity offers a view so vast and blue that it feels like the edge of the world. It's a favorite for solo travelers looking for peace or couples looking for the ultimate romantic backdrop. Traveling between these towns can be an adventure in itself. The Mamma Mia Road, as the locals call it, is famous for its hairpin turns and sheer drops. While you can drive, I recommend using the ferry system or hiring a local driver. It allows you to actually look at the scenery rather than gripping the steering wheel in terror. Whether you're sipping a glass of limoncello in a sun-drenched piazza or swimming in the crystalline waters of a hidden cove, the Amalfi Coast is where you learn the true meaning of relaxation. Now, let's talk about everyone's favorite part of Italy, the food. But be warned, Italy has strict culinary rules that might surprise you. First, the coffee culture. In Italy, breakfast is a quick affair. You stand at the bar, order a caffè, which is an espresso, and a cornetto, and you're gone. Most importantly, never order a cappuccino after 11 a.m. Italians believe that the large amount of milk interferes with digestion, so milk-based coffees are strictly for the morning. If you need a caffeine hit in the afternoon, stick to an espresso or a macchiato. When it comes to meals, remember that Italian cuisine is intensely regional. In Rome, you must try the 4 classic pastas: carbonara, cacio e pepe, amatriciana, and gricia. They are simple but perfected over generations. In Florence, the star of the show is the bistecca alla fiorentina, a massive T-bone steak sourced from local Chianina cattle, usually served rare. Dining in Italy is a marathon, not a sprint. A traditional dinner consists of antipasto, appetizers; primo, pasta or risotto; secondo, meat or fish; and dolce, dessert. And don't forget the aperitivo. Around 6, 7 or 7 p.m., Italians gather for a drink, usually a spritz or a Negroni, accompanied by small snacks. It's not just a happy hour, it's a social ritual. Also, a quick tip for the bill. Tipping isn't mandatory like in the US. You'll often see a coperto or cover charge on your bill, which covers the bread and table service. A few extra euros for exceptional service is appreciated but never expected. Where you stay in Italy can define your trip. For families or groups of friends, there is nothing quite like renting a traditional villa in Tuscany. Imagine a rustic stone farmhouse surrounded by rolling hills, cypress trees, and vineyards. Many of these villas come with private pools and kitchens, allowing you to visit local markets and cook your own Italian feasts. It's a slower, more immersive way to experience the countryside, and it's often more cost-effective for larger groups. In the cities, the trend is boutique hotels. In Rome or Florence, look for residences, or boutique hotels housed in renovated palazzos. These often feature original frescoes or timber-beamed ceilings alongside modern amenities. Staying in a boutique hotel in a neighborhood like Trastevere in Rome or Santo Spirito in Florence puts you right in the heart of local life, away from the sterile environment of large international chains. For solo travelers, consider a convent stay. Many religious orders in Italy offer guest rooms that are spotlessly clean, safe, and very affordable, often located in historic buildings in the center of the city. Just be aware of potential curfews. No matter your budget, Italy offers a sense of place. Whether you're waking up to the sound of church bells in a city apartment or the smell of rosemary in a country villa, your accommodation will feel like a part of the history you've come to see. Let's talk about the budget. Italy can be as expensive or as affordable as you make it. For a mid-range traveler, you should budget approximately $180 per day. This covers a nice boutique hotel or shared villa, 2 restaurant meals, museum entries, and regional transport. To keep costs down, do what the locals do. Eat your lunch at a tavola calda, a cafeteria-style spot with fresh, pre-made dishes, and drink the water from the public fountains, especially in Rome, where the water is icy cold and perfectly safe. For transportation, the train is your best friend. Italy's high-speed rail network, Trenitalia's Frecciarossa, and the private Italo lines are fantastic. They are clean, fast, and connect all major cities. If you book your tickets a few weeks in advance, you can save a significant amount of money. Avoid renting a car if you're only visiting cities. The ZTL, or limited traffic zones, are a nightmare for tourists and can result in heavy fines. A final tip: avoid tourist trap restaurants. If a place has a waiter outside waving a menu at you, or if the menu has photos of the food and is translated into 10 languages, keep walking. The best meals are usually found 2 or 3 streets away from the main tourist squares, in tiny places with handwritten menus. Italy is a place that stays with you long after you've left. It teaches you to slow down, to appreciate beauty, and to eat with passion. If this guide helped you plan your dream Italian getaway, please give us a like and subscribe for more travel guides. Have you been to Italy, or are you planning a trip? Let us know your favorite Italian city in the comments below. Join us in our next episode as we travel north to the land of fire and ice to explore the magic of Iceland. Until then, buon viaggio and happy travels!